there's someone there who is feeling empty, like life has sapped you of all the energy you have garnered over the years. I'm just having that feeling, and I don't know if you're there and you can hear my voice now. You see, that was Naomi's lamentation. Yeah, Naomi in the Bible, in the book of Ruth, chapter 1 and verse 20, she said, but she said to them, do not call me Naomi, call me Mara, for the Almighty has dealt very bitterly with me. I went out full, and the Lord has brought me home again empty. Maybe someone is saying, I'm feeling empty. You know, you woke up at the beginning of the year full of great ideas, great inspiration. You had a lot of plans and dreams, but maybe the year is running up now and you feel, I've not gotten anything. Some lost their loved ones. A lot of things that have happened within the year have sapped you of energy, strength. You can't find you again. You know, the real you in you, you can't touch it again. You are crying, saying, I'm just feeling empty. I'm getting drowned because I don't know what to do again. Oh, there's a good news for you. You know, the word of God says that there is hope for a tree, even if it is cut down, because it will sprout again. And what does it mean to sprout again? It means that you are rising again, you're flourishing again, you're going to bud again. But I've discovered something. You know, life doesn't just happen. You have to do something. In Newton's second law of motion, it says a body will remain in its state of rest. It will just relax there until a relevant force is applied. So most times when you find yourself in that kind of state, you need to apply a relevant force to push yourself. And in this kind of situation, I've discovered there are things you can put in place. You know, it's a time to take some adventure, move out from that usual environment, because the environment is choking you up now. So you want to see new people, you want to see new places. Yeah, because when you travel, when you take some adventure, what you're doing is you are refreshing your mind. You're putting new softwares into yourself, and those things have the capability of, reviving you again. And for me, there's something I found out, because there are people maybe where you are now and what you're facing and what is facing you, you can't really travel or embark on one or two adventure as you would wish to. That's one thing I have found that helps: reading. You know, because why you're feeling empty is because you can't touch those potentials again. Those things that make you the real you can't feel them again. You can read. You can even explore your world from that small place where you live. You can travel through the world. You know, sometimes I tell my children, let's just travel through the world. You watch beautiful places in the world, beautiful scenarios, beautiful events all over the world. You can find that through your gadgets in the house. And peradventure, you are not privileged to have other. You know, you can study. There are books that revive you. You know, I have one I'm reading now, and I want to encourage you to read. You know, books have a way of refreshing, reminding you of you. There are books that inspire. This one says good vibes for good life. Good vibes, good life. There are a lot of books out there that when you read them, you'll be inspired. So you need good vibes, you need good people around, you need good friends. You need to move out from that toxic environment. You know, you're in an environment that is toxic, where you're being talked down, where you're feeling guilty, condemned, and rejected by people around. No, you need to find something else that will knock out those negative words that you hear. You need to find something else that will renew, refresh, and you touch that baby again. There is a baby in everyone. Yeah. Life may have sapped you of that baby in you, but that baby is still there. All you need is just a little touch of love. And most times you're looking for who will give you that love. No, don't sit down and be waiting for life to happen. Take yourself out, treat yourself well, and know that God is on your side. And I have told you, just as you heard me here, that there is hope for you. There is hope for you in spite of everything that is happening. So it's time to sit down again and re-strategize. Oh, okay, this is what I need to do to get back my life. This is what I need to do. people get knocked down, and you need to understand something. You're not the only one going through that. There are people who are going through a lot of things. So don't personalize it and think that life hates you. No, you just need to understand this is part of our journey here on earth. So what strategy are you putting in place? And maybe for those who want to start reading and you are looking for accountability, we are here. You can reach out and say, oh, I read but I don't understand, or I don't even know how to plan myself to even start reading, or I don't even know which book to read. We can strategize and help you out. It's called accountability. And I hope to see you smile again. I hope to see you revived again. And you know what happened in the case of Naomi? After all that, you know, God visited her through the testimony of Ruth, and a lot of things happened and she became a happy woman again. You'll become a happy person again. God bless you.